Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we will talk about that how to speak in English. But before that, if you are new on the channel, please do subscribe the channel and share and like the video. How to speak in English? There are so many way by practicing you can speak in English and you can become a good English speaker, which will really enhance your personality also, can help you in a corporate jobs also, and can easily help you for the study for overseas. We everybody knows that those who are preparing for the study for overseas or they want to go over there in abroad in English speaking country like the Canada, Australia, New Zealand and England. So for that they have to qualify the IELTS examination. The IELTS examination basically also about the speaking, listening, reading and writing. So what you need to do is basically work on your skills. And if you do not want to go for the study for overseas, you want to do a job in India, in your home country, for in a corporate jobs and or in the call center, for or depends upon you in which sector you are, where the English is must. So for these sectors are really where the English is speaking, mostly the sectors are very paying so much money. So that's why people are really keen to understand that how to speak in English. So let's start the topic for today, that how can you speak in English. First of all, I would like to tell you about that the basic thing which we should do every day is reading newspaper or the magazine or any book, whatever you like, you should read every day. While reading, you will find the new words, so you should highlight those words. Maybe you know the meaning of those words or not. So just write down those words and find out the meaning of those words in the Google or in the dictionary. You have the two options. And in the Google also you can hear the pronunciation of that word also. But if the pronunciation difficult, then you need to see. Otherwise, if you can speak or pronounce the word easily, so there is no need. But if you find any new word in the editorial page, basically when you are reading, so you should first time you should at least listen one time what is the pronunciation of that word, so you can correct yourself also. Self realization also you can, like self, you can do by your own. So reading is really most important, and it will also make you more comfortable with the English. The second thing which really comes in the mind, that is about listening. You can listen whatever you want. You can listen newspaper, it is very easy, reachable. You can see on your Google, YouTube account, or in your phone, or in your TV. You can see wherever, or in your laptop, depends upon you. At least listen 30 minutes to 45 minutes English news channel, so you can understand the English better. When you will listen the English words, you will be more familiar and you will be more adaptable to the English. These things are really required when you want to really learn the English. Second thing which I would like to tell you about that, it is writing. You can write. If you do not, if you have the data, it's good. But if you do not have the data, you can write down from the newspaper. Take any article, at least 500 to 1000 word, write every day. When you will write, your vocabulary will also improve and your spellings will also improve. So these things really gonna help you in your speaking skills. After that, what I would like to tell about the final thing is comes about speaking. So try to speak with the people. If you are in a corporate jobs, to try to speak with your colleagues, because some corporate jobs require a good communication skills. It means you should understand the English and can speak in English. But if you can understand English and poor in English speaking, so you can work hard and score yourself better. But if you do not understand English, so it is very hard for you to adapt that language. For this, I would like to tell you that you should do these four things, that reading, writing, speaking and listening. These type of four things are really gonna important and really gonna help you in your way of learning spoken English. So Today we will talk about some sentence which you're gonna repeat with me. What about you? How are you? Where were you? Who is your friend? Where is your home? What is your name? So these type of the sentence basically we start when we are communicating with others. And while communication with the others, we know there are the communication barriers also. Like what are the communication barriers? There are the so many barriers. There's a verbal barriers, symmetric, non-symmetric. There are the so many barriers over there. So how can you do a work without this barrier? So what is the verbal barrier? Basically that you understand the English and another person doesn't understand the English. So you need to do one thing. You should need to translate. If you do not know the other person's language, so do not try to talk in a language which another person doesn't understand. So try to speak in the language which another person understands. So do not get embarrassed yourself and others. Speaking English really gonna help you for the globally and for the corporate jobs also and for the study for overseas also. So many students they are who wants to go for the study for overseas in a Canada, Australia or New Zealand, they opt for the management, for the hotel management. There are so many courses over there, but mostly the students go for there. For the Australia they opt for the hotel management program, and those who go for the Canada mostly they opt for the masters in business administration, which is called the MBA program, where they go for the study for the 2 years, and for the 3 years they get a working permit in the Canada. There they can work, and after that they can also apply for the PR, which is the permanent residency, and which can give you the authority to work, live over there for 5 years. And in Canada there are so many advantage also, that PR is very easy reachable. If you talk about other countries like Australia and New Zealand, where this PR is very like little bit you have to work hard for the PR, but for the Canada you can really easily apply if you wish to go over there, if you wish to go for the study for overseas. And if you are interested for the corporate job, for the MNC, if you do, so for this also you need to work hard with your English. For the English I would like to tell you that these four things which I'm going to repeat with that: reading, writing, speaking and listening are really gonna help you to learn English and to get a job in a corporate sector. Because you know that there what is happen over there, it's interview round. Maybe interview you have to face 2 to 3 interview in the MNC. So maybe the first one they will check about your communication skills, and the another they will check about your what is your hobby, and are you flexible in nature to adapt and a company's policies. So or you will be a good resource for the company for which they are going to hire you. So I would like to tell you that these things are really going to help you, that speaking, writing, reading and listening. But what you need to do is have to practice every day. Practicing every day is must if you really want to be a good speaker, because it really gonna help you. Like if you do not work every day, so you cannot be a good speaker in a one day. But you have to be consistent, do practice every day. When you will practice every day, when you will read every day, when you will speak every day, when you when you listen and write every day, so you will be a good speaker one day. And as well as become a good speaker, you will become a good writer also, and you will become a good listener also. So your personality, overall personality will be improved, and you will know the another language, which is English, which is a global language also, and which really gonna help you to change your path also, and to open a new opportunity for you. There are some articles also in newspaper that those people who are like who understand the English and can speak in English, they can also earn more money other than other languages like German, French, Italian, and all that. So, if you understand the English, this is really gonna help you, and this is really gonna make a opportunity for you to for study for overseas also and for corporate jobs also. Or else we'll talk about like those who are traveling over in the overseas for their work and for their for enjoyment also. They should also face some issues with the English. So what they can do is they can do a little practice to understand English, that they can understand English of the person where in which country they are going, so that they can communicate, and which really gonna make their journey a beautiful journey by the understanding a language. Because maybe you will face a language barrier in a USA or in the Canada or in the Australia or New Zealand or in the England, because they are English speaking country. But if you will understand the English, you can speak in English, so your journey will become a great experience for you, which is really gonna be a great moment for you and become a good memory for all the time. So like other things, what happened, like the airports, what happened in the airport basically, when the people travel for the international flights, so they have to face and they have to gonna speak in English basically. They can speak in the regional language also, but mostly what happened over there, when you are trying to onboard in the international flight, so the in which country you are going, basically you will find the people from that country which gonna ask you some questions about that. And like if you have try for US visitor visa or any other visa, so they just take an interview, and what they ask for the interview, that why you want to go to America. So you have to keep the answer for them, that why I want to go. You have to, if you are telling that my friend and family is living over there, so you will maybe you will get a less chances to get a visa. But if you will say that I would like to go for the experience, I would like to see the beaches of the America, will see the monuments, and will see the Alaska, so you can get a visa easily. So you can really apply for the visa, like, but you have to tell that truth, that why you want to go over there. So this is also a good question when they ask that why you want to go over there, because it is a concern that any person, any individual who is coming to the country should be a good traveler and good and will spend the time and will go back to their country. Because by the help of the interview, they also want to understand the mind of a person, so he is a good and can be stable and be a good visitor for our country, and gonna spend some time over there and will go back to their home country. So you will gonna stay over there, you will gonna enjoy over there. But you should know that before going in any English speaking country, you should understand at least beginning of the English. Be a beginner, be a pro, so that you can understand English better and can communicate with the people. So then only you can enjoy over there. Because like if you want to go for the eating, you have to speak in English. If you are going for the hotel, you have to speak in English. So these things are really going to help you. By our channel, we are communicating and we are educating you that how can you speak in English. So that's all for today. I hope you will like the video for today. Before that, before closing that video, I would like to share that please do subscribe the channel and share and like the video. Thank you so much.